It is Sunday, so it's time for the not-so-weekly Nightmare Corridor and Cursed Realm guide. I apologize for that. And also for this guide, I'm quite sleep-deprived because of the hunting fields. Had to stay up the entire night to make the run work. But yeah, hopefully we can get a frame. Anyways, for the Nightmare Corridor and the Cursed Realm this round, or this week, it's Dark Nemora, which means it's just lottery time. It's pretty much just an RNG fest, but if you hit the RNG, you can get some quite good scores. Unfortunately, I did not hit the RNG. For the Nightmare Corridor, my time, it's the very first hit I did. It can be improved, but these are the heroes that I plan on running, so I can share my formations anyways. I'm just currently waiting on a weaker Sora Merc to fix my teams. But yeah, this is the teams that I will be running. So for the first team here is the Rem Randall team. Again, you just stack full attack everywhere. You stack inside here, and you're good to go. For the next team, here we're using Rain. Some people use Lawson. I use Rain because I use Lawson in another team. Again, you stack full attack everywhere, and you're good to go. For the next team, again, same story as always. Full attack everywhere. Whatever she's called, Aurelia wants Erosion. And then, yeah, away you go. You need the +1 collection on Baden as well. For the next team, here is the Liberta Orthos team that I'm using because I don't have Thane, or I can't Merc a Thane because I need to Merc Sora. So if you, like me, can't use Thane in this round, you can use this team. You have to play around with it because you need to make sure that Liberta links Orthos, and also you need to make sure that Liberta moves during Orthos' ult, so she needs the highest combat power. But once you do that, the team is pretty stable around 10 seconds, so that's a really good time. Next up, here we have the Thorn team. Again, I did the SI40 Thorn, so this is now a 9-second team for me. If you don't have SI30 Thorn, it's probably like a 16-second team, so that's like the difference if you're like on the edge, wondering if you should pull the trigger. As for the collections, obviously, you just stack full attack everywhere that you can, and then whatever strongest you have on Athalia. For the last team, here I am using Scion. I built my own Scion, but it did cost me all my diamonds. I don't know if you guys noticed at the start of the video, but you know, usually I have like 200k, 250k diamonds. I'm down to 50k because I had to spend 700 pulls to ascend this guy with a 1 star. So yeah, quite expensive. For this team, you need to make sure that your Scion is the strongest hero, so that he takes the Ivan buff. So you can't Merc the biggest Sora ever, because that'll just ruin the comp. But yeah, again, Magic Pierce on Palmer and full attack everywhere else. +2 here is good. Right, and just to prove my point, as you can see here, most recently, here I Merced a very big Sora, right, +40 with a sick collection. And because she was so big, she steals the Ivan buff, which means this team doesn't work. So yeah, your Scion has to be bigger than your Sorath. But other than that, there are really no notes for that team. Right, heading into the Cursed Realm. The Cursed Realm this week. So, for my team, my formation, I don't have both Lan and Sora, which means I can't use Lan for this week. I'm using Sora. If you have either Lan or Sora, I'll tell you what to do. But for the first team, nothing changes. Actually, if you have Lan, something changes in here because you would run Misha over what is his name? Over Mortis. But yeah, if you don't have Lan, just run this team. And it is RNG, just like all the other teams. For the collection, these are the collections you run. It's just a full attack everywhere. You want inside here, inside here. If you have a good collection for her, you want that. I don't. But yeah, it's RNG. For the next team, another RNG team. This is the Yoran team. For the Yoran team, I found the best luck with this type of collection. You don't need to have it beefed out. Possibly even inside is better than just a lot of offensive stats. You want Pref on her. For Aurelia, you want Erosion, obviously. Inside here, and then defense on Misha. If you have if you have Lan, you don't want to run Misha, I believe. You want to run Lan in here, and then you want to run Misha in here. But yeah, most people don't have Lan, so you'll end up running something like this. Next team. Oh, and this is also a heavy RNG team. Another heavy RNG team is the Belinda team. For me, it ranges between 20 and 33 billion, and this one hit in the 30s, but yeah, again, wish it would have hit 33. As for the collections, just these types of collections, I found the best luck actually using attack on these two heroes. Usually I use insight on Lavatune, but yeah, for this week, attack turned out to be better for me. But yeah, you might have to just individually test that. And then for the rest of the heroes, obviously just strong connections. Next up, here is the Gwen team. Now, if you don't have Gwen, you can also use Sion. I'll show you guys what to do with Sion as well. But for me, I have Gwyneth, so I'm going to use Gwyneth. You want HP here, inside here. Oh my god. HP here, inside here. The strongest Gwyneth collection you have here. Full attack and then full attack. And this is also an RNG team. For me, I can hit 31 billion with this team. So yeah, this is like a mid-range hit for me. For the next team, another RNG team, this is the Lucius team. I have seen 30 billion in here, and I've also seen like 19 billion. So yeah, 10 billion range in here. You need a good hit. For the team, obviously defense on Lucius, +2. Okay, my mouse, I need a new mouse because sometimes it double clicks with which exits whenever I click on something. So yeah, +2 here, +2 here. Some full attack here and full attack here. And then last but not least, for the last team, this is where I'm merking a Sora. You can get away with not using Sora in here. You can use Awakened Leica in here as an option. But for me, Sora added. Well, it was actually similar in damage, but Leica required some different heroes to be pulled out of other teams. So that kind of broke my comp. But yeah. For this team, I'm using Insight here, Magic Pierce here, HP here, +2 here, and then whatever Sora collection I got from the Merc. So yeah, I wasn't able to test it out, but this is the only stable team. So again, like this team can do 25 billion for me, this team can do 25 billion, this team can do 33 billion, this team can do 31 billion, this team can do 30 billion. So yeah, as you can see, I didn't really get the RNG that I was looking for this week. Alright, and then also if you don't have Gwen, let me just, as you can see, I used a lot of runs in here. Let's see if I can find a non-Gwen hit. This is also Gwen, because I concluded that Gwen was better, because she peaked higher. But here's an option, right? So as you can see here, Sion can replace Gwen, and it is still RNG with Sion. But as you can see, he can even hit, like I didn't test him fully because Gwen was better, but he can even hit the heights of Gwen, possibly. For me, again, 27 billion is not a bad hit, and then you can, if you were merking Gwen, you can save that merc if you have Sion. But again, as you can see here, 700 pulls for Sion was not very kind to me, and now I'm low on diamonds, and I might not even be able to build out Mira when she releases on Tuesday with my current stash. But yeah, not that in depth. Again, I'm very sleep deprived, so yeah, just wanted to get this video out here, and I'll see you guys next Sunday, hopefully.